Hello everyone, welcome to another G-Shock unboxing video. This is nothing new for this channel because you guys already seen this so many times. I've been wearing the watch for 2 times already and I already unboxed this in front of you guys before, but I'm just going to make a special video for it, to unbox it all over again just for the feel of it. Because I like unboxing new watches. GWN-Q1000MB-3AJF. This is my friend the Marine Blue Series Gulfmaster G-Shock watch. This is the first 4-sensor G-Shock watch and also the first model of Gulfmaster that I unboxed on this channel. Pretty nice actually. You guys have been asking or waiting for me to unbox this before. I've been waiting for myself actually. I really hope that one day I'll be able to grab one of these and make a video for you guys. And of course, I've been a fan of Gulfmaster for some reason. Something about them that I like the most, probably because of the watch band. And you guys already see where I got this and how much did I pay for the watch. But anyway, let me show you guys again about the papers that come along with this watch. Anyway, this is the international warranty card. I heard there are a lot of issues regarding this model. I really would recommend you guys to get an international warranty card like this if you decided to buy one of these, just to be safe. In this case, I bought this from third-party seller, which is from Yamato Nadesco. I really would recommend you guys to get your G-Shock watches, especially new release model or any other Casio watches. So they have a lot from them, because they have all of these papers included, and this will make sure that you are safe whenever some bad thing happens to your watch. This is the manual for the watch. 5477 Japan module, and I'm probably gonna make triple videos for this model. Just this one for the reviews, overall look. Second will be about the how to use the watch and demonstrations for the functions and such, and the third will be the highlights and all the features in more detail and close-up look. So this will be the barometer, the compass, the altimeter, the thermometer, and depth meter measurement. Look at this very clean soft box. Pop it up in 3, 2, 1, bam. Now this is my holy grail G-Shock watch for 2017. I think I made my mind already. My main watch for 2017 will be this guy, Quad Sensor Gulfmaster. My grail watch. I mean, this watch actually means a lot to me. It's act more like a trophy than just a regular watch. It might be just a watch for some, but for me, this is a mark of a milestone that this channel had grown, since this is the first time I got a sponsor. You guys really need to check that video when I talk about the best website to wear G-Shock. This is the Marine Blue Gulfmaster G-Shock watch that had just been released last month on 14th of April in Japan. The retail price for this is 100,000 yen plus 8% tax is gonna be 108,000 yen. And you know what, let me remove the plastic part. I believe all Master of G-Shock watch come with this very interesting type of plastic over here to protect the watch, because it's so glossy that you don't want any scratch on this piece. This is a grail piece. If you're buying the watch for it as a gear or a tool watch, you probably don't care because you are going to beat the hell out of it anyway. But for me, I never actually use my watch as a tool watch, although it is possible to do so. I haven't got myself in a situation where I actually need to use all the functions, but most of the time I only going to use the barometer to check the weather, because the barometer reading for this type of models pretty much accurate, just in case you don't trust the weather forecast, you can check by yourself because it's more accurate. It's actually based on your exact location. And I'm getting way ahead of myself. Before the release day, we only see a few photos of this, and most of them are just poster photos and the colorway totally off from the actual one. And when I first look at this, look at the green piece. This is the main part, the most beautiful part for this G-Shock watch. Look at it. Let me zoom in a little bit for you guys to be able to see this bevel edge ring over here, the top part. This is the trademark of a Gulfmaster. It represents a circle of a window of a yacht actually. So most yacht or probably just a cruise ship all have this circle window. This circular shape also goes with the band look and also the holes on top of the watch band, and also the sensor and the crown. This is totally a yacht watch, and since it has 4 sensors, it probably will be useful as a jungle tracking watch if you are going to use your watch as a tool watch for pointing directions. You can use this for that as well, or you are more into kayaking, water sports activity, this is will be the watch for you as well. But for me, I'm definitely going to wear this just for fashions. On this side, we're gonna have a stainless steel square buttons. Very simple. This is the sensor part with a few holes in there. You can see some interior part in there. This is where the air fills in, and the barometer, I mean the atmospheric pressure reading sensor in there will read that pressure and show you guys the current atmospheric pressure, at the same time measure the altimeter, your current altitude. Okay, on this side we're gonna have 2 more buttons, and we have this white, and so this white part is actually a little bit groove in there. You're barely able to tell because it's the colorway, but if you feel it with your finger, this part here actually works sort of like a groove. So this is the sensor access buttons. This is where you could access the barometer, the compass, the altimeter, the temperature, and depth meter for this watch. Very interesting. I'm very amazed for how simple this watch turns out to be, because when you look at previous models such as the Frogman Master of G, the twin sensor Sky Cockpit, Gravity Master, G-Shock, or the Rangeman, or even the Mod Master, or even the new triple sensor Frogman, all of them have tons of edges. All of them looks very rugged, especially the GPS equipped Gravity Master model. That model looks very rugged, even though that didn't have much functions. And look at this Gulfmaster. This model has the most practical functions out of all. Even after all that, the look for this model is still very simple, beautiful, very classy, very, I mean, so clean looking watch. It looks more like a ProTrack type of model. I do think Casio did separate their product line by introducing new names such as the ProTrack or the Oceanus or the Edifice. If you are not into G-Shock, you probably goes to ProTrack because ProTrack looks way more neater, and if you want more protection, more padded design, then you'll go to G-Shock. Even though they're just similar things, the electronics are just the same, they're just branding for the watch. I know all about that, but for me, I'm a big fan of G-Shock and not ProTrack, so that's why I bought this watch, even though I could just buy a ProTrack instead if I actually want to use the functions. But since I'm not going to use the function, I'm just going to use for fashion, and I love the brand. The brand itself, the G-Shock writings on there means a lot, so that's why I bought this model over other models that also have a lot of sensors built in them. Let's go through the functions of this watch, and then we'll circle back to go with the design features on these below parts that I haven't covered yet. But before I get through that, I need to show you guys one thing about this watch, is that I haven't set up the home time for this model yet. So let me show you guys how to do that on this page. Just quick, rotate the crown this way to unscrew it, and then you can pull this up just a little bit, just once, and make sure you pull it very carefully because this part is the most fragile part of any models or any watch at all that is out there. I mean, all the way to the high-end Rolex or AP models, you know, this part is the most crucial of your watch. But anyway, this is the city home setting. Let's go through this code all the way to Tokyo. Let's go. There is, it has a precision of every 15 minutes actually. So this is not Singapore, Hong Kong, Beijing. It's GYO. Now set to Tokyo, and then press the crown once and there's a beep. Now let's rotate it this position to screw back the crown. Is a red line indicator down here to make sure you guys actually fully close this crown. You need to just keep rotating the crown all the way until the red line is already not visible, and there it is. Or you know what, you can't screw this part anymore. So now you can sure that this part is secure and no fogging problem will occur for this model. Since this part is blocking the view, press the like button and mode. Now this is the hand retraction functions. Let's set this thing up. Press mode. Does it go to its original position? Yes, it does. So no problem on the hand retraction functions. Let's go back over there. Now let's go through the sensor functions that this watch have. Digital display will display the information based on the sensor. First part will be the barometer. So now here is the barometer graph reading change in atmospheric pressure, and this is the value. This circle outside here will also act as an indicator for this part. If you are in the middle of the ocean, if I'm not mistaken, the temperature, the surrounding atmosphere, the environment could change, bam, just like that, so fast. So that's why this watch is built for rescue team for the ocean part, and they have this huge atmospheric pressure change display up here just for you guys to be able to see if there are any sudden change in atmospheric pressure, and just alert yourself and then go back home. And that's why Casio made this huge ring up here to highlight that is very, very crucial for your safety. Okay, down on the barometer, press mode again. We'll enter the compass mode. The second hand will act as the north direction pointer. The digital display will show us the reading and the direction name. Press sensor again. We'll go to altimeter. This part will show the change in altitude based on my previous location, and this part will show graph, also shows in change in altitude as well. So this now I'm flat, it will just show flat. If I'm moving up a hill, downhill, this part will be moving up and down as well. Press sensor again. We'll go to temperature mode, temperature reading. So it is now 34.5 degrees Celsius in my room. It is pretty hot actually in my room. Whenever I stop filming, I need to turn on the studio light and it heats up the whole room. Very, very hot. But anyway, I had to deal with that. Press mode, sensor will go to depth meter. It is now at 0 because I haven't put the watch underwater. This is where the depth sensor at. When waters enter this part, it will measure it. And do keep in mind, the calculation that this watch are doing is based on the density of seawater. So if you are testing this watch on, inside a pool water, regular chlorine water, the density will be different, so the reading will be different as well. Do keep in mind that. But it's not gonna be off that much, so very good. You can still play around with this mode, but it's not this time. I can't show you guys. But anyway, press mode. We'll go back to home time. First mode will be this recall. This is where you could see all this information that you already stored from the sensor mode, which I should add. But anyway, I'll go through all the details on the model tutorial video, but for now, next mode will be the world time. From here, you need to use the crown to check the world time for next location and such, but I don't want to do so because it's gonna consume too much time. Just know they have the world time. This is the tight graph mode. As always, default at 6 a.m. in the morning today, and the tight graph will be shown up here. Very beautiful display of the tight. You know what, look at that. The steel part is very, very gorgeous, very luxurious looking tight display in analog as well. Very visible, huge, and very practical. And of course, this is an hourly thing, and also you could just press adjust to check the moon age and change the date, and press mode again will go back to time and check the time for a specific date. But let's go to the next one. This is the sunrise and sunset mode. Of course, you can check the date as well. Just wait a little bit, it will display the PM time, the sunset, and AM for sunrise time. Based on your location, you first need to set up the latitude and longitude at home time settings to make sure this part is accurate. But for factory setting, it is default to 140 north and, if I'm not mistaken, 36 degree east, Tokyo location. Press mode will go to stopwatch mode. Very much simple. I'm not going to go through here. A counter timer, default to 10 minutes. If I'm not mistaken, 10 minutes is the yacht timer. But yeah, move to next will be alarm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and signal. Move to the next one, which is the receive. This is where you could check when is the last time this watch received the atomic synchronization time measurement. But yeah, move to the next one. We are now back to home time. Now the backlighting for this model, which is very interesting. We have two backlighting LED for both. One will be for the digital display and one will be for the watch locating at this 6 o'clock index. Now let's go back to the design features of the watch. Look at this in front part, black IP process, Allen key type of screw, very incredible. I do think the pricing for this fits for its functions. This is not a diver watch. A diver watch has more complicated build for toughness, but for this piece it's just good enough for daily wear or even as a tool gear. You know what, let's go back over here. You can see they have this structured light band on this part. All Gulfmaster have this sort of features, just straight away point downward, very tough looking piece. This part feels actually very tough, and they have, I believe that is because it have this wrist hug over there, wrist holder, just tiny bits, but really makes a difference and makes this watch fits very nice on your wrist. Especially mine, I have a 15 centimeters circumference wrist, very skinny wrist, yet this piece fits very nice, although it's really going to sit way up on there, so people going to notice this, especially this green colorway. You know, when sun shines on it, it's gonna reflect a lot of lights, and the beauty of this definitely gonna catch people's eyes. But anyway, very clean, very soft polyurethane, soft rubbery material. I mean, this is why I love Gulfmaster G-Shock watch. Although I really wish they add a carbon fiber sheets in there, but that totally gonna ruin the softness of this band. But anyway, it is what it is. The band also have this structure at the tip there, very nicely done, just a little bit up there to hold the band keeper when you wore the watch, so it won't fell off, and have some code over there, a lot of groove texture in there. This will allows for water to flow through, and the clean no texture design for this watch gonna really allow seawater to flow through and makes it easier for you to wash the watch as well. You know, even though this watch is tough, Casio really recommend we all to wash our watch each wear, you know, just to make sure there's no sweat marks, no seawater in that, because that definitely gonna affect the lifespan of your G-Shock. And looking on this top part, from here we have WR20 bar. If you look at this part, they have this holes in there. This part of the watch makes this piece looks very cool. It have this very weird alien, more like a rugged look on this part. And this part it looks clean. In this part it looks totally different, you know. I don't know, probably around this part of it looks like the ET alien face for some reason, but probably just me. Look at it, very structured, very clean looking watch, simple, smooth, soft. This watch, man, this is all the reason why I love Gulfmaster G-Shock so much. And this is the band tag for sensor. This is the depth meter, the Ondoke, thermometer, Hoike, compass, Kiatsu, and Kodoke for barometer and altimeter. Carbon fiber Kyoka resin case. So from here you could tell that this resin case had been structured using carbon fiber. So basically, even though this watch didn't have a carbon fiber inserted band, it have a carbon fiber supported case, watch case. So that's why this watch feels very tough, very solid build actually. One of because of the ring, and of course the resin material have carbon fiber supported as well. So very interesting, and I don't think a lot of people mention about that, and because you couldn't see the carbon fiber part, you know, they just stated on here to highlight this is the highlight parts of the watch, the main design features. We have force sensor, carbon fiber supported case, body case, probably inside the watch gonna you could see that. Solar Denpatoke for the multiband 6, so it gonna shows the accurate timekeeping every single day. No need to check or adjust the time unless you don't have that facilities around your place. And this is the band keeper, standard band keeper. Since they're using a standard one, probably just recycling all Master of G band keeper. This part is very big, look at that, because the band for this model is very thin. It's causing this part, look at it, it's very wobbly, wiggly, unlike regular watches that fit. And probably, but anyway, I can't complain much because this allow more space, more give to it to avoid scratching the watch band when you wear it, you know, so good on that. This is double buckle Casio Thailand sign below band. This very interesting stainless steel material, although yeah, that's how Casio cut the cost to $1,000 only by producing in Thailand. I can already imagine if they produce this guy in Japan, and they have all this force sensor, all this amazing detailing. I mean, this watch gonna cost probably more than that. I'm very grateful that they made this in Thailand and that allow me to afford to buy this watch. So thank you very much. Okay, this is the back plate. They have this similar finishing as a arrangement, circular finish if I'm not mistaken, hairline finish in circular motion. So when the light reflects on it, it looks like that. It's not that. This is very different from regular G-Shock, which have straight hairline finish, tiny details, but all you guys need to know about that, you know, just in case, to avoid fake stuff out there. Make sure you got the authentic G-Shock watch. Since you are gonna pay a lot for this model, you very going to need to have all these tiny details. You know, this is important, and it fits for the price. It feels, you can actually feel the quality for this model. Multi-band 6 over there, sapphire crystal, of course, very tough to avoid scratches, and stainless steel back Japan. Look at that, very incredible made. Very, I mean, there are a lot of groove and shape on it. Look at all the tiny details. Very, I love this back plate, man. Even though people are not gonna see that when you put it on wrist, but you know by yourself, it entertains yourself, it makes you feels good when you put it on wrist, and that's all reason that why you need to have this watch. But probably I'm talking about myself, and that is all why I like this watch. Look at that, they have this tiny part over here, a groove, a empty space. When you wear it, they have this gap over here to allows more ventilation on your wrist. It goes all the way down, you know, all these tiny details, tiny design really makes this watch very comfortable on wrist. And I didn't feel that, I do think that those gap over there really did a great job when you wear this watch on your wrist. You know, it makes, of course, it have a very comfortable fit, and then it didn't heat up that much compared to regular basic G-Shock. So man, this is very comfortable fit. Look at that, fit very nice on my skinny ass wrist, but oh my god, look at that. I'm very in love with this piece. I can't recommend it more. If you want to get a Master of G, try to get one of these, man. This is the way to go. Comparing this to Master, of course, they created for separate functions, separate world, but I like this one more. The price is almost similar. Well, Master is lower unless you're getting the limited edition version. But yeah, I like this one more. I mean, black and green colorway. Although I wish to get a more colorful version, but since we don't have much colorful thing yet for this model, green one fits more to me because I'm more into fashion as well. Having all black is not for me. Very beautiful. Look at that. I can't emphasize enough on this part. It closely looks like the Avalon design as the Frogman, but the triple center Frogman marine blue has way better this shades over there, but this is good enough for me. Very beautiful design, a lot of layering, rainbow light layer, very tiny details. I mean, I appreciate all this, man. Thank you very much, Casio, for doing this, and also thank you very much Yamato Nadesco website for sponsoring this channel and also this video. I'm very appreciate. I hope you guys show them some love, man. Go check that website out, show them some support, buy G-Shock from them, so that will allows me to buy more G-Shock as well in the future, and it will benefits me and all of you guys as well. And I guess that's pretty much it for this video, and stay tuned for the demonstration and highlight features again, probably a little more detail. I'll be back for you guys with another one soon. Be sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more G-Shock related contents like all of this in the future. Thank you very much for watching again, guys. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and out.